Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Today you're going to try to beat War Factory Threat 72. Building health is quite high on this base, 36,000%. Not sure if that is the highest, but it could be. And core has about 103 million HP. This base, it doesn't look too difficult, but of course there is the grappler, which is gonna make things really difficult. Because if you try to free snipe it, it's gonna pick off further troops. I'm probably gonna have to use statues boosting first and then probably the rally engraving. And of course the warriors. Hello Wardep, hey Shakar, hey Ryan J. So I only have one gunboat energy, so I cannot use a lot of GB, of course. So I think it makes the most sense to go in this corner first and then try to use Kai to shock the buildings and somehow to damage the grappler and get that one. But with more gunboat energy, could also try to go to the back and use the shock, but before I'm going to attack, I'm gonna have to change a few things. Hi Maximix. Hey Coldman, thank you. So, because I'm using smokes, I don't want the grenadiers. I just want the leader. I'm also gonna remove the medics. I'm not gonna need those. So retreat for now, and then I'm gonna have to also, I would say, remove some of those tanks. Hello Xavi. I think the tanks are gonna take up a considerable amount of space. So I think I only want the squad leader as well. Okay, so just these troops, the warriors, and also very important to only use the energy drink. If I would use the taunt, I could maybe show it on an NPC base. Taunt is really bad. I don't know if that is also how it's supposed to work, which you don't know with a lot of the things about the leaders, but if I'm gonna go to one of those bases, maybe this one is good. I don't know if I can show it actually, but do it a bit different. The thing is, the taunt, when it gets copied by the squad leader, it's the squad leader that is, I guess, copying the effect, so maybe it will be possible to see what happens. I guess the squad leader kind of deals with it, but now you can see the rocket launcher is attacking the squad leader, so that's not what you want. So that's why taunt is not great, and I really need to use energy drink. Yeah, I mean, it's really strange. I lost a few troops, or I lost a few attacks for sure or in the beginning of using Kai, because when I used the taunt, it copied the effect, and then some random rocket launcher or shock launcher, or even some boom cannons, they took him out. And it took like a few tries to figure out what happened. I'm also thinking of dropping the warriors about just where the cells are. But it's not gonna be easy because there's no flamethrower at the beach, so it won't be easy to take out everything. So trying to be very cautious now. Two smokes maybe. Sniper tower. So I'm gonna drop the warriors right now. Not good for sure that I lost. I'm not sure, I think I lost Kai somewhere, which is not great. Good thing is it shouldn't be that bad. I have to see what happened there. Kind of forgot about the shock for the grappler, so that was not good. And the boom cannon got it. Okay. Not great, but should be okay. So I have to... I think I'm just gonna do the same attack again. This time shock the grappler. And I probably need to play the warrior part a bit smarter. I think I'm gonna have to also take out more troops. Those bombardiers were a bit annoying actually. A bit too fast in the front. Okay, gonna take out the other tank as well. Let's say I'm also taking out those bombardiers. That should be better now. The issue is a little bit that I do have the flare active. So the warriors are walking a bit weird. I think should be possible to deal with that. Hey, that one guy. Just check that I do have. Okay. Didn't want that. Okay, and I'll just, I guess, see what happens. Okay, at least we got those most of the Doom cannons. Unfortunately, not the grappler. I'm not using Zukas because the Zukas are not that useful at this point. The building health is at 36,000%. I shan't try the Passy. So this attack a lot better. It actually wasn't even that bad that I used the mocktail. Because I think the chaff did not really work that well. There's just too many buildings to effectively copy it. But yeah, now third attack. It's crazy that this Doom Cannon still has 1 million HP. Okay, the laser beams look like they're not gonna be in range, which would be great. Oh yeah, the ability, yes, I remembered that at some point. But I don't think it would have made a huge difference. It is really difficult to use the warrior linear combination on the space. I'm not even sure where I should drop them. Because the flare is active, so yeah, that makes it a little bit difficult. Okay, I think same attack, and I'm gonna try to just start from a different position. think the squad leader has more health, but I don't think it will work like this. Yeah, but I have to look in the replay again, see how the warriors walked. The thing is, I don't have maxed Koa, so it would not be possible. But I also don't know how Koa would work. I'm a bit concerned about his passive ability, which also taunts the defenses, and I don't know if it would do the same thing that Bullet does, but it could happen. So it would be possible that it would more hurt using Koa, because then one of the taunts gets duplicated, and then maybe a boom cannon or a doom cannon would take out Kai. I'm using one troop because I don't want I don't want the other troops. They just take up space. They're gonna spread more, especially I think tanks, bombardiers, medics. They are all gonna walk a bit strange or weird, and that just increases the risk of just having a laser beam or some random rocket launcher attack my troops. Yeah, there I used it, but then the warriors were past basically. Thanks, vegetarian pig. I mean, I don't think that's why he would get nerfed, if he does even. I mean, it kind of is working correctly, but like most of the leaders, or at least a lot of them, I'm not sure how to say it, but like the mechanics are a bit strange, I would say. Okay, this Shark Buster should not be in range, which is great. I'm not sure if Bullet is gonna stay in that smoke, to be honest. Let's see how this is going to go now. It's not really possible to see the chart, which is not great. But now the buildings get taken out. Because the shark is like on top of shaft, so it's not possible to see it at all times. But looks like this is maybe the attack we're gonna beat the War Factory. Because I think this core has a huge stacked effect now. And yeah, just got taken out. And that's the attacks with Kai basically. Like, it is really bad that you can almost see nothing that what happens because there's the shock. So you cannot really see at what time what building has the chaff effect or the damage effect. To be honest, Raj, I think that would be a really good idea. Like if there would be, I guess maybe like in Clash Royale, where you can use like only a certain amount of I think evolutions or heroes or whatever they are called. Like you can't really see where the effect is, but I think as soon as the effect gets onto the core once, it's gonna stay there and then get duplicated on the other defenses. And the thing is with the chaff, the advantage is the chaff is able to stack also, which is something that the mocktail cannot do. So like with the mocktail, if you have one building and then a building behind the mocktail, it only gets like once damage increased and can only be there once at the same time. I think so at least. But with the chaff you can get like thousands of effects at the same time onto like the core, so that's why it will do even more damage. But yeah, that's not it for today. I can also do an operation attack. Oh, hello Ethan. I'm not sure if it's possible without... I don't know how close Schiaposki got. But I think like 31 looks like you almost beat it. Like it looks very good, but it's hard to imagine what 31 points means. Do I still have the first attack? Yes, I do. Like I would say the best approach would be without Kai. I would say maybe to do one preparation attack with sabotage to reduce the building health, and then like hack these 3 rocket launchers maybe. And then maybe somehow it's possible to go like up here with if you have some gunboat energy statues, and then maybe clear these buildings up top. That's what I could imagine without using proto troops. And I guess with using proto troops you could use maybe like the rally attack with critter cannon, heavy chopper, stunner, melon bombardier, and just add in like the Nuka or some other squad leaders. Yeah, that's unfortunate. The laser beams at this point are deadly. But yeah, for operation attacks, I'm not gonna use the rally. Because I think for operations, sabotage is most likely better. Like the thing is, Kai is insanely strong against these bases because they have so much building health. But when the building health is low, he kind of doesn't do a lot. So I do have this winged in operation, which we can attack. I would even leave one of the shields probably. So take out the grapplers and then also the top shields, because there's only one shield on the left. I think that should work. Well, the health increase is not always the same, but it is roughly 10% per stage. I don't know if it will increase more or less, but it should be about 10% every stage. Like I think the second place here, I think he said he had about 33,000%. I mean, you can correct me if I'm wrong or so. But that would make perfect sense because my base had 36,000. So about 10% increase would make sense. Yeah, definitely Sky is, at least right now, the highest DPS. But then only when the building health is really high. If I would use Sky on like this base, he would do almost nothing. I would think 2 of the Charv into overtime should take out the grapplers. And if they don't get taken out, I can throw maybe a few artilleries. Yeah, 33,337. Like almost all 3. But yeah, like 10% would be, yeah, basically the building health that I have. And for the shields, I'm gonna need probably 3 splits, 3 Chav, 3 overtime. I mean, it depends what your... I think it could be worth it to unlock the Blobster. But there's a few things that you would have to consider. Like there is this damage reduction, which is working with other damage reductions, because this damage reduction is a damage reduction that only applies to the troop. And right now, if a damage reduction only applies to a certain troop and is permanent, like this one, if you have the Mimic active, then the damage reduction works with the regular damage reduction. I don't know if that's gonna stay like this. It could, I don't know. But if it does, then Talon 0 would be more than enough. And I think it would be better to save for like the Linnea or Anna when they come back, or if they come back, which they should at some point. We don't know when, but I don't think the Blobster is that game breaking like other squad leaders. Well, I'm just saving, not really saving them, I guess. I'm just like not using them because I don't really want more Blobsters. I don't think they're gonna be that useful And I don't really want the field recruitment. I was also already lucky this month when I used the remaining things in the field recruitment, and I got the Julius twice. But right now there's nothing that would really make sense to try to unlock. So I'm just saving them. And I think saving them is pretty good, because I think if you get like the boom pass, the leader recruitment, and like the sonar orb key cards, I think, and also the weekly offer, like I'm basically guaranteed to get, I think, one elite leader, maybe even two if you get lucky. So right now I'm just saving them. So yeah, plan here is just gonna let the troops clear. And also, sorry, Tybee, I almost forgot. Thanks for the 12. I'm not sure what that is. For the 12 MAD. Appreciate it. Okay. I'm probably gonna throw them like this. Low. To shove to overtime. Now 3, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, that's not great. I need another overtime ability. There we go. I'm gonna flare down there in a second. The bullet is tanking there quite decently, so it doesn't matter too much. I would just like to take out this shield gen. Now I can regroup. I mean, what do you don't understand about the leaders? I mean, understanding what they do is quite easy, I would say. Okay, keep those shock launchers shocked. Maybe barrage out that boom cannon. Going to use Julius probably. Okay, now I just have to finish off that shield, basically. I think I can even flare on the core right now. And maybe use some medkits. Agana is quite tanky though. I'm not sure how she survived that. Yeah, yes, but it was like Kai was I was really lucky with Kai. I don't know if it's even possible to see at this point, but I'm guessing it would be. But like, I don't know when that would be. I think that is not the month of Kai. Okay, there is Kai. I think I got him. So there I got him, I think now. So page 1. Then second page 3 Kai. And on this page or on this one. Okay, now I think the other direction. So 1 Kai here, second Kai, another Kai on this one, and then this one. I'm not sure if that is correct, but I got him like really often and I was really lucky. So like it was, I think, cheaper to get Kai to max talent than to get Anna to like talent 3 or so. But yeah, nice operation tagged as well with the winged solo. Like this attack kind of works really well, I would say, even though it might have not have been the best executed of the attack, but yeah, still was okay. And yeah, then also the War Factory. I can also, this is also what I got like 3 Kais in, yeah, like 30 key cards, something like that. And the 4th Kai was in like 60 to 80 key cards, so yeah, that was really lucky. Like I have this one on the map, and this one is quite a strong player. Laser Ranger gadget, Bombardier, Laser Ranger, some Moral Shaker. So I do have a boost now, of course, so it might be really easy to beat him, because the offense is still really strong, but yeah. Like I don't know what like there's no information about the next squad leader at this point. Like it's just that we saw the image. Yeah, I think so too, but I mean, if I look at, like, I think this is a bug as well. If I look at this now, here, there's this Chinese name. If I'm gonna, richer points are 2,984. If I'm gonna look at the task force, it's clearly this player, but for some reason here, the names are different. And if I scout him, I'm also gonna end up with this name, so really strange. Like I feel like the sabotage attack is kind of broken, because I can just take out like half of the base with chaff. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Always want to drop the Linnea behind the Julius squad leader as well. I'm pretty sure that the overtime can only reach 1 short launcher in the bunker. So that's why I'm using it like this. Pretty sure the grappler is gonna grab bullets soon. good thing is with those cheap barrages, I can use them to take out some of those troops. Another shock and then maybe an overtime ability. And I would need some troops to take out that rocket launcher. I have to flare maybe onto this core right away. Yeah, sabotage is just because I'm using the chaff, so the health is reduced. That's the only reason. So it's really easy to take out some of these defenses like this, especially the bunkers, which I think is quite helpful. Like, not the most difficult attack, of course, because I do have fully boosted statues. But yeah, I mean, he also has, I think, maxed out gadgets probably. So I guess it's fair in some way. I mean, the laser ranger work as well, but I kind of like my mech bombardier attacks, or like the attack with Kai more, so yeah, that's why I'm using them. But yeah, he is, I think, in the global top 50 as well, and yeah, even the top 20. Like, it's unfortunately really rare that I get those players. But yeah, hopefully soon I could get more of them. It's just to clear the remaining player bases. I don't think there's any difficult opponent. Are you not in the top 50 for like a while? Or are you... yeah, 33rd. I think you don't even have a lot of high statues. Like 7? So very nice for sure. Okay, but this one has no shield gem. I probably could even take out the headquarters just with the chaff abilities. Yeah, I can. I don't think by a lot. Maybe like this. Like, how often do you get attacked every day? Because I think usually I'm only getting attacked like 3 or 4 times maybe. Like sometimes it's a bit higher, but like I don't even have those statues. Okay, there are 6 times, but somehow I was attacked by 15 players 25 times. I think the previous day was like 3 times or so. And today there's 1, 2, 3. Now I'm already at 2,400 victory points, and I don't think it would really slow down. Yeah, probably even more. I don't think it's really gonna slow down. I mean, also the top 50 itself is increasing always, and I guess maybe right now you could reach 2,700, but then in like a few weeks or months it would be 2,800 or even more. Like I think this guy here is already 2,700. And he also doesn't have ice statues. I mean, I still remember when the top 50 was like 1,500 or 1,600 or like 1,700, which was when I was in the top 50 like 6 years ago now. Like 5 or 6 years ago. And now like 1,500 or so is just like if you're actively clearing the map, you almost cannot drop below that. But that is the last base. So yeah, in 14 hours there's gonna be the mega crab with gumboot abilities and the gumboot energy gain, so I think it's gonna be really easy mega crab, like basically like the Joker mega crab I think it was, but a bit easier because it's a gumboot energy gain if I'm not mistaken, instead of a gumboot energy boost which just adds 50% at the start, and the 50% energy gain is for every building destroyed. What do you mean about defenses that copy? No, the Kai only transfers 1 chaff at the time, even if you throw 2 or more chaffs on a building. He only transfers 1 of them, but he can transfer 1 with each attack. With the Marktail it doesn't work like that because it's fire damage. I mean, it might even sometimes transfer more than 1, but usually it should only transfer 1. Oh, do you mean those skill cannons, I think, in the Mega Crab? I hope that they are gonna be better than the last time. Because I remember the last Mega Crab, they didn't do a lot, they attacked really slowly. Like really slowly. So hopefully that is fixed. Like the last Scorcher crab also had like some weak form of the Mega Flamethrower, and then the last crab it was also fixed, so they also worked like they should, and hopefully that will be the same for the skill cannon as well. I'm playing the game now for about 11 years now, basically. I mean, is the bug fixed now with the profile? No, it's not. Still shows the same date for everyone, but yeah, 2015. So 11 years and a few days. But yeah, that's it for this stream. Short one, but yeah, the War Factory only takes 5 attacks maximum, so yeah, that's it for it. So the War Factory got it down in 3 attacks. Yeah, thanks everyone for watching the stream. Of course, gonna be doing another stream in about 14 hours for the Mega Crab. And yeah, hopefully see you then again. Thanks for watching. Bye.